Hey, baseball season is here and we are excited. Seasons have changed, Tony, and then also there's been some crazy stuff going on out there with these seasons of change. So why don't we talk about it?
That's a terrible intro. Roll it.
Hey, welcome to Trailside Dukes. Appreciate all of you Dukes crew loyal listeners, some proud Dukers out there. And if you're new, well, welcome to the show. So baseball season is here, Tony.
Yes,
I know
is, Corey.
you are excited. The Blue Jays got a win today, a big one. But what do you want to talk about as far as baseball? I'll let you have the floor.
Corey, baseball isn't just about the major leagues. It's about Little League. It's about, something about the spring, and you got fresh cut grass, and it's kind of like that John Fogerty song. There's just something that is a beautiful time in your life when spring comes and baseball's here and you get some nice weather. We've had some nice weather lately, right?
Yeah.
You've been out enjoying it?
Yep. We've gotten some matches in. We've got some bike rides in, and then,
when you say
every
matches, some people don't know that you're a tennis coach.
Tennis matches, yep.
Yep.
So we've had some nice weather, and then there's been some not so nice weather. So
Right.
That's just the way spring is in the Northwest. So
For
you talk
sure.
about those baseball games. It is exciting, and it's great for parents when it's nice out. But I remember sitting on those bleachers watching my son play Little League, and man, there are some cold games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, Jack quit after his third grade.
Did he?
Yep, because it was a terrible weather season. And he hated it, and just begged that, he wouldn't have to play baseball anymore, which, when you're a dad and you're coaching, football, this and that, to have your kid play one less sport, plus, like in middle school, he got into track, and, by the time he's in high school, they have, Coach Amos runs a Viking Army. So
right, yeah, they stay busy.
They're working out, they're throwing the football around and all that, but anyways, we've come full circle on this, Corey. It's baseball season.
Here we go.
And here's what I want to do.
Okay.
It's going to just...
You're going to throw a baseball as hard as you can at my chest, probably, is what you're thinking. I can see the look in your eye.
Read my mind.
And you're sitting there gripping that ball like you're ready to throw a four-seamer.
So I got two balls. One is from Jack's Little League team.
Okay.
I got Jack's signature on here. Pete, holy moly. These guys write like you do. There's Jack. You know what I mean? Kind of fun. Owen. Max.
Oh, yeah.
Dad.
I know some of those guys.
Yeah. Okay. Fun. So, yeah. And then I got this, This is hilarious because it's all stamped on, but it's the Babe Ruth commemorative edition. You know what I mean? It gives all his stuff on here for the Babe, when he was born, where he's from, all that stuff. But, the Babe's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool ball.
Yeah. I got a little Babe. See that Babe? We should have put Babe up here.
Babe Ruth.
But I'd have to.
Well, we switched out our Dan Marino.
I'd have to tear him out of the box.
No, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to tear the Babe out of the box. So, anyways, baseball, if we are going to talk a little major leagues
Let's go for it. What do you got? You want to talk some Blue Jays?
Hold that.
You want me to hold the Olerud card?
Dude, John
Olerud. There it is.
And
I'm
he's
supposed to touch this.
He's a Northwest dude.
He is.
You know what I mean? Played at Washington State. Was a legend for the Blue Jays. Big part of their back-to-back World Series championships. And,
yes.
I'm growing up being a Blue Jays fan.
Where did he start out at, though?
What are you talking about?
What major league team did he? He started with the. I'm sorry. His first game. I was just reading the back of this card. It says debuted against the Twins and singled in the game. But didn't he also play for the Twins?
No. He had a
I thought he
batting
played
average
for the Twins,
over
too.
400 for like most of one season, and then he dropped, probably like 360, whatever.
Who's the Blue Jay guy I'm thinking of that played for the Twins also?
I
thought it was Olerud.
You're talking about Dave Winfield.
No, Winfield played for everybody. It seemed like.
I have no idea.
I thought Olerud did.
Yeah, you're talking about.
Olerud played for the Twins.
No,
I thought he did.
No.
Molitor?
Paul Molitor.
Okay, Molitor. Okay.
Yeah. And
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
Paul
loved
Molitor.
watching Paul
Oh,
Molitor.
he was a great player.
His baseball smarts was just like, brilliant. To watch him run the base paths and stuff, Paul Molitor was a stud.
Okay.
Yeah, super fun.
I'm sorry if I mixed that up.
That's okay.
I apologize.
You were starting to make me mad.
Well,
But you know what I mean?
oh, we'll get there in a little
But we
while.
can't just talk Blue Jays.
No?
Let's talk about your Mariners, right?
Oh, man.
Because your Mariners right now,
Classic Mariners. Here we go. Okay.
the Mariners so far have struck out 74 times.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Well, you
So-
can't get a hit if you don't swing.
Right. Also, so the Mariners, so they're blah, blah, blah. It's worth knowing. Okay.
We're reading this out of the fancy Coeur d'Alene Press is where
Well,
we're pulling the resource from right here.
It's an interesting fact that the Dodgers also had that many strikeouts, but the Dodgers are batting 294 as a team. What do you think the Mariners are batting as a team?
I bet they're, if I was to guess, and I haven't watched any of the games, I've just seen some of the scores. I'm guessing probably, I'm gonna guess under 200.
196.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were cheating.
No, I wasn't. I didn't even look.
No, you were looking right
No,
here.
no, not at all.
Yep.
I
On
think
base.
they were supposed to hit on average about in this out of the first two series like 222 or something. There were some numbers I read or something.
Yep.
But I didn't think they were over 200.
Well, Nick was happy.
Not
'cause
good.
Boston played them, although they didn't sweep them, but I think they took 3 or 4 or something like that.
They split. They
did
split 2 and 2,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, well then
Yep.
that's not bad.
But then they lost 2 of 3 against the Tribe. Or sorry, the Guardians. That's
Yeah.
what they're called now. My
Right.
bad. Yes.
No, I'm kind of a Guardians fan because
Well, they had great pitching. I mean,
Dude.
Bieber's pitching. He still has after 2 games. Hasn't had anybody score on him. He's still got a 0 ERA.
one of our cool friends is Tony, and he's obviously a huge Cleveland fan of every sport. But there's another reason because Kyle Manzardo, another Washington State legend,
That's right.
originally got drafted by Tampa Bay, but last year he was traded to Cleveland, and frickin' scrappy kid hits the ball hard, plays
Yeah.
for first base, good defense.
Had good spring ball season.
Yep, great spring ball. I think he was just under the cut, and he is killing it right now in AAA ball.
Nice.
Super fun.
Awesome.
So, go Manzo.
There we go.
Yeah, baby.
Some baseball for us.
Yeah.
Just with the teams we care about.
Right. We don't have to do picks and all that. We can get to that.
Just some surprising stuff, like the Marlins, tough to get a win. I thought what was interesting also was the Astros kind of struggling out of the gate,
Until they played the Blue Jays.
Yep.
Frickin' gave a no-hitter. Well, that's
what kind of turned it around.
That's going to be in my I'm mad.
Some surprising stuff. The Yankees come out on fire. They're loaded again this year. So just interesting, but it's the beginning of the season, long season.
Did you hear about the
always
Blue
see
Jays
this.
Yankees score today?
I think the Blue Jays shut them out, didn't they?
Yeah, baby, 2-0.
Was it 2-0?
Yep, it is a sign. I think the Jays are going to win the World Series.
Here we go. I didn't think we were making picks today.
I wasn't
but there
sure,
it is.
you know what I mean? But now that
There
they
it
beat the
is.
Yankees on their home opener, they haven't lost a home opener since the 60s
For real?
for being shut out.
Oh, okay.
For being shut out.
Okay.
They haven't been shut out since the 60s, which, that's a sign that Blue Jays might win it all.
There it is.
I know.
He's calling it. Calling his shot.
I know.
There it is. Well, one of the crazy things that we've seen besides you call out the World Series champions.
That's not crazy.
Well, maybe we should go into question of the week because there's some
do it.
crazy stuff there.
Let's do it.
So, question of the week this week is, what are some of the craziest things you've seen lately? I've got a couple of things. You've got some things.
I think we could do one right now.
Okay, well, let's
I
go.
think, our audience would think it would be real crazy if I took these, like if you stand right there, like just.
This is not happening.
And I'll just huck one at you and hit you in the middle of the chest.
like I'm Rollins, like I'm J-Roll.
Yeah, it'd be fun to see how you react.
Remember that commercial? He'd stand there, and
yes.
the Dick's commercial, Dick's Sporting Goods or
Yes.
something. And the guy was just firing fastballs
Yes.
at Jimmy
Dude,
Rollins' chest. You want to be Jimmy Rollins? Let me see this ball.
You know, that's a
no way! You're not throwing any of those.
Dude, these are both baseballs.
Yeah, I know.
These
We're
are
not doing
balls.
this.
No, but imagine like for our viewers, like to see you on because we could make.
You were a fifth string quarterback. I mean that. You're gonna hurt me.
I made it up to fourth.
Okay.
Actually, third because a guy got hurt.
Well, see, now we're talking like serious life-threatening
Dude,
injury.
I traveled to Boise State. Traveled. I was there. We got whacked by Boise State, but whatever.
They didn't let you in.
I was on the sideline.
I know, but you know, if you only could have gotten in, like Uncle Rico could have won it.
Totally. Okay, so
crazy thing you've seen. You got something with floss or something.
Yeah, no, I've seen crazy, you know, being in education for a lot of years, you see a lot of crazy stuff, Corey. Kids are crazy.
What have you seen lately? What is this?
Well, this isn't a lately. This is just something crazy you've seen. So
yeah, you see a lot of
when
stuff.
I was teaching 6th grade science, we did like, you know, you had to study the 5 body systems, you know what I mean? Your nervous system, your digestive, all that stuff.
Okay.
And I was trying to think of ways to engage kids, you know what I mean? And I don't know, it was a weekend or something. I was watching just old David Letterman shows, like on YouTube or something. But, you know, he does this thing of like stupid pet tricks. He's got stupid pet tricks. He's got, you know, stupid human tricks, whatever. So I was like, you know what I mean? I could tie that in with this body systems unit, and just because kids are like double jointed. Everybody's got something like you can lift one eyebrow up, or you can
something quirky.
You can wiggle your ears. You know, just stupid kid tricks is what I called it.
Okay.
Well, so the kids would go up one at a time and show and you know what I mean? We'd connect it to what body part or what body system. And it was really fun. The kids enjoyed it. But this one kid goes up there and he's right up at the front and he's got his dental floss, right? I'm like, what the heck's going on here? And he's got the big roll of dental floss and he puts it up to his nose and goes,
oh, no.
And he shoots that floss up in his nose. And then he goes, and he gets the other end out here, and then he was just doing that.
Oh, he's doing the nasal floss.
It was awesome.
Oh, man, where kids just like, I bet the room just erupted.
He got an A.
An easy A, huh?
For sure.
Wow.
But, yeah, that was a fun one.
How does that fit in with any of the stuff you were trying to teach? I mean, with the systems, what system would that be?
You know what?
You just wanted to do it.
It was funny, and so he got an A. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Pretty cool. Okay.
I mean, that's weird.
Well, I don't have anything quite like that, but I've seen some crazy stuff over the last couple of weeks. One of the crazy things that I saw was during one of those nice weather days you were talking about. One of the nice spring days.
Shoot, it was almost 60.
You and I were up there mountain biking.
It was in
Canfield.
the 60s. Yeah, it was like 65.
Yeah.
Beautiful day.
Get done with our ride.
You didn't crash.
I didn't crash. I don't think you did either.
No.
No crashes.
None.
Successful day for
Zero.
us.
Zip.
That hardly ever happens.
I know.
Where we come out unscathed.
Right.
But getting done, putting the bikes away, and sitting on the tailgate, kind of just hanging out before we head out. And you probably remember this. This guy comes flying in with his minivan.
Right. Flying in the parking lot.
I don't know. We'll call him Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry, the minivan dad, right? And you were upset right away.
I was mad. I was like, it's. I don't know if it's more mad or feeling sorry for a dad that's driving a minivan.
Yeah, he was all by himself.
Yeah, I was kind of mad. Like, why are you doing that to yourself? Don't drive the minivan around.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
there's always that thing.
To each their own, right? But
anyways, he comes flying in, hits the parking spot, and looks like he's in a hurry to like go meet his family or something. Like it looked like maybe his wife and his kid were out there playing with other family friends.
He went and hung out, and he was walking around the park.
Yeah, and then he stops, and we saw this, but he realizes he forgot to zip his pants or
His
something.
fly was way down. You could see. Yeah, you could
So
see.
that kind of raised my eyebrow, and I looked at you, and I was like, "Well, what's that about?" Like,
Terrible zipper moment.
maybe he was in
Walking
such
around the
a
park.
hurry that he forgot to zip,
It
or
happens.
something, and then flies up in the minivan, walking around in the park with your fly unzipped is probably not the best thing you should do as an adult male.
2 strikes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if he was wearing, white socks and sandals, maybe that
Could've
would have been his
You're
third
out.
strike. Maybe.
Well, and there's many other things that could have probably happened
sure.
before then.
But that was
guy
weird to
showing
see.
up empty
It was
in a
weird to
minivan.
see.
It was
That was
very
weird.
strange.
Corey, you have
That was
anything,
disturbing.
Do you have anything else you've seen weird? You saw something recently, didn't you?
Yeah. I saw a pirate.
Oh, geez.
Like I think this was a legit pirate. I took a picture of it. And as you guys can see, this was out, my buddy and I, we were headed to a tennis match this last weekend, and we are going to go play in Spokane, and we were driving over there, crossing Sprague. You see a lot of cool stuff on Sprague sometimes, and this happened to be one of those moments where we saw this pirate. I just looked over, we're at the stoplight, and oh man, look at this pirate. And it's a guy with the pirate hat, the coat, and he had a skateboard. And he looks like it looked like he was getting ready to cross the street with all the busy traffic and stuff. Like he was just waiting for the signs to change and the light or whatever. And but he was just standing on the edge of that curb with the skateboard, like he was ready to drop in on Sprague. And as we get the green light, we go, and the STA bus, the city bus, is coming up. And
right.
He's not going to ride that skateboard. He's just carrying it around. So he hops onto the bus with the people that's sitting at the bench there, and I just thought it was kind of hilarious. It was just wild. I'm like, oh, only over here, I guess.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's what I have.
That's
I have
weird.
The minivan dad and the pirate. Kind of funny.
Right. Well,
What about you? Anything else?
No.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
That's okay. I was just going to say, when, showing the viewers that picture, he's a character.
He is.
For
He
sure.
was owning it.
I could see you walking around. You should try coaching in a pirate outfit.
I could do that.
Dude, I bet you it would fire up the kids.
If I was just a pirate
If
during
you were
one of our
dressed
matches.
up like a pirate when you're coaching.
Who could I do that against? I don't know if I could do that against. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would think of it like a good team to do it against, but
yeah, it's got to be. It's motivational.
We play against a bunch of animal mascots. And
Dude,
stuff,
maybe you busted out in state.
I'll be escorted from the premises of the Boise Racket Club. Well, hey, maybe we open this up to the fans. Some of the crazy things that our fans have seen.
Send us something.
Let us know what you've seen.
What's crazy?
Something crazy.
Yep.
You can email us at trailsidedukes@gmail.com. Let us know what crazy things you've seen. Could be anything.
I agree.
Could be, a pirate in a minivan.
Yep.
With some floss.
Oh boy.
You never know.
Okay.
Well, I know that you were getting fired up earlier. How about we go into I'm Mad?
My favorite part of the show.
Is it?
Maybe.
Let's do it.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
All right. So let's talk about what you're mad about. What other things are you mad about, Mr. Tappity Tap over here?
Okay, so in my job at my school, we have 3 buses that pick up kids, all over Post Falls, Hayden, Coeur d'Alene, whatever.
Right, they got the routes.
Yep, and
they come all the way out to Hayden?
Yep.
Wow.
And so, I've gotten to know the 3 drivers that drive the buses for us pretty well, and good guys and stuff. But what they tell me every now and then is, somebody runs their stop sign. And it's a difficult process, which sucks because, just in regards to making sure you get the license plate, and a picture of the driver behind the car because there's some way to weasel out of something, right? Like I wasn't driving.
What a tough predicament.
But
I mean, you got kids trying to get on and
people-
off, and this guy's trying to,
People
their
do
safety.
get busted. It's a huge ticket.
Is it?
Right? So you're able to catch some of them, but not all of them. And it sucks, right? Like, why are you running a school bus stop sign? Most of our kids, thankfully, just get off to the right and then go down the sidewalk. But, there's some kids that
They need to cross the road.
They got to stop and wait for the bus driver to wave them across, right? And that driver's looking in his rear views, looking that direction,
he's
making sure
checking
nobody's
everything.
coming. And then once he feels really secure, then he's waving that kid across. But, just for somebody to be in a habit, most of the time, thankfully, when they do run it, it's just the kids just staying there. But, heaven forbid, like, good grief, what are you doing? Your life is that much in a rush that you got to pass a school bus with a stop sign.
Right.
Terrible. I'm mad.
And these are the people that are coming head on to the bus, not the people that are behind the bus, right?
No,
the stop sign flings out and they drive past it. Like, they got to stop and leave that gap for
it's
the kids
both.
to cross.
It's both.
Is it really?
It's both.
Even coming up from behind?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Terrible.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Not
Wow.
good. So it makes you mad.
So I'm going to ask you this because I don't know anymore. It's been a while since I've done driver's ed, but do they even teach this in driver's ed, I wonder? Do they teach school buses?
I mean, it's been several years
Maybe
since
we
you
need
and
to
I have
ask our
taken.
kids about that.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if it's got to be in there.
You
would think.
So. I know. Yep. Don't do it.
I will say this. I might be close to being one of those guys. I'm going to admit it right here, so you can be mad at me. But I did stop, but it caught me off guard. I remember it was like it was yesterday. Oh, there's one off the peg. You're going to throw two at me? I stopped. It was after work one day. I was coming home, tired. I saw the bus and just kept driving, wasn't thinking anything. But then he stopped and had his stop sign out, and I'm coming, the opposite direction. And I guess I wasn't paying attention. I was a little bit,
Yikes.
not paying attention and just in go mode, thinking of like, what do I got to do when I get home and stuff like that. But then I slammed on the brakes. Don't throw the ball at me. I slammed on the brakes and I waved to the guy and I was like, oh, sorry. And I left enough space, but I caught myself. I was just coming in hot. So I felt really bad, but I'll never forget it.
I'm glad you felt bad. You
Yes.
felt shame.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's
Okay.
dangerous. Life lessons here on Trailside Dukes,
Life
right?
lessons.
Scary.
I know. What are you mad about?
Oh, I've got a good one this week.
Okay.
This is one that every guy I think can relate to. So we've talked about it. Seasons have changed. Getting your yard ready, right? Mm-hmm. I've already got it all raked up and ready to go. Ready for the first lawnmower of the season. I had the other day off.
You've put some sweat into that yard.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so get the lawnmower out, put some gas in it, fire it up, get one lap around the yard, and it putters out and dies on me.
How long
It's
have you
done.
had it?
I've had this lawnmower forever. Craftsman from Sears. I've
I like those old lawnmowers.
still has the oil and didn't need, good oil and everything. I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Started smoking a little bit after I kept trying to fire it back up. It was dead after one lap around. I wanted to get a good mow in and then fertilize before the rain came, and it died. So I put it in the garage.
Did you cry?
No, not really. I was just kind of sad that I couldn't get another summer out of it. I've pushed it to the max, so it's seen its days. Hop in the car, go to Home Depot, trying to figure out, do I want to get electric or do I want to get gas? Right? And so I'm kind of standing there looking at all the models there, and, this nice Home Depot guy with his orange vest comes
Oh,
by.
yeah.
Hey, you need any help? Really nice guy. And, I go, I'm kind of thinking this, or do I want to have to replace a battery, or if the motherboard goes out on the mower, or do I just get another gas one, pay a little bit more? And he's like, well, we've got Hondas, and we're the only ones in town, and this is the last year they're going to build them and stuff for the smaller, models. They'll still make the big ones for, the large mowers, but so I
learned
guess
a
they're going to
lot.
be done. I did. The guy had spent quite a bit of time with me, and
What'd you get?
I got a Honda. I spent about $200 to $300 more than I wanted to on a lawnmower, but I got it. And I tell you what, Tony, I know I am late to the party with lawnmowers, especially like, it's been the Craftsman ran forever from Sears, but
Love that.
But
dude, I cried when
what?
Lawnmower.
You know what?
I had that thing for like 15 years.
I'm late to the Honda party of lawnmowers of self-propelled also.
Oh yeah, that's a game
self-propelled Honda,
push it.
Double-bladed. Yeah. I am not regretting this purchase whatsoever.
Easier, faster.
I showed up late, but I'm here to stay. Okay. It's happening. So
you're excited.
Yes, I'm.
I thought you were mad. This was supposed to be your I'm mad.
Well, it's a happy ending to the mad session.
Wow.
Okay.
You flipped it.
Well, I was mad that I had to go. I'm mad that I had to go get a lawnmower, but the guy says, "Hey, man, this you get one of these Hondas, you're gonna get another 15 years or something." And I'm like, "Well, I can do that."
And it's way better, right? Self-propelled.
Yes. This self-propelled thing, if you're not hanging on, it could be a riding lawnmower. If I put a seat on top of that thing and then just put down that throttle,
I think you should.
That thing could take me across the yard, no problem.
Yeah, just take your bike.
It goes. If you're not holding on,
pull your bike seat off and just get a little mounting thing on there.
Yes.
For sure.
Or one of those banana seats or something.
Dude, you wouldn't even have to ride your bike anymore.
Cup holder.
You could ride the lawnmower up the mountain.
Canfield. Yes. I don't care. This thing has that power.
I can tell you're in love with
So
it.
I am here to stay. Okay. Honda all the way.
Okay.
Boom.
Nice work.
There we go. I'm mad.
You flipped it. Now you're happy.
Yes. You know what else makes me happy?
Spending money?
No, that part sucked. But if you are going to have to spend money on something that can make you happy, why not grab some Trailside Dukes merch? What do you think about that?
I think that could make you very happy.
Maybe a hat?
Yep.
Maybe a shirt?
Yep.
Some decals?
Why not?
Grab some merch from our store. You can go down to the description in the link below. Just check out the descriptions. It has the links to the shop. Put them in there. Find what you need.
Why not?
Maybe a little coaster.
Yeah.
Little Trailside Dukes coaster.
Classic.
To go with your Babe Ruth collection.
I agree.
Everybody needs some Dukes in their life.
You should pull the Babe down.
You want me to grab it?
Yeah, go grab it.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
Watch out, there's Superman.
Yeah, he's coming down. Oh. He's strong. He's not coming down. Here's your Babe Ruth. You show him off because
pretty sweet.
This is yours. And he's got a Babe Ruth.
3D. Ooh.
It's kind of like those new era collections. Kind of like we have Dan the Man here. So those of you that can't see, he's trying to
that's the 3D
show
version,
Babe Ruth off to the camera here. Yeah. And this is him in the outfield. This is not him hitting a ball or swinging,
pitching,
right?
Maybe. He was a pitcher.
He was.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Won all 5 games pitched in New York.
The Babe.
5 games.
There it is.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. If you like what you're hearing and you're enjoying this, definitely share it with your friends and family. Like and subscribe. We appreciate the support.
Wait a second.
What?
Dude, you totally cut me off.
What do you... I'm sorry. What do you have?
I didn't get to talk about, some of my other craziest thing.
I asked you a bunch of stuff. Did I not ask you? Is there anything else?
You moved right on.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, again, being in education, I got a lot of, just crazy kid stories.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
so,
we did forget about this. Yes,
so
I tried to open it up with like that guy did with his fly, his zipper showing up at the park.
I may have missed your cue.
That's all right.
But I just caught it on the whiteboard.
Let's go.
I was teaching with this guy, great teacher, really good dude. And for whatever, like you said, just like we saw the guy running out of the minivan, sometimes when you're busy or whatever, you forget to zip up your fly. As a teacher, that's pretty embarrassing when you're around kids and stuff, right?
Have you ever had that happen?
No.
You're such a good liar.
Whatever. This is a teaching friend of mine. So, coached football with him. Great guy. But anyways, so his flies down. I didn't even notice. You know, what I
Nobody
mean?
knows.
We
right?
were out in the hallway, foyer area, and he must have ran to the bathroom because
like a passing period. Kids are going to class and stuff or something.
Yes.
Okay.
And like I can tell you, like as a teacher, like it's hard to go to the bathroom. Like it's it's
You got to
pretty tough.
pick your times, pick
So
your spots.
That's hope that's his excuse.
Right.
So, but whatever, he comes back in and I'm talking with him about the next lesson coming up and this and that, and the kids are going into class, and this kid's like, "Hey, Mr. So and so," and he's like, "Huh?" He's like, "Your fly's down." He's like, looks down. He's like, "Ah." And the kid walks in the rest of the way to class saying, "Hot dogs, get your red hot dogs," like they would at a baseball park. Which, you know what I mean?
He's calling it out like the vendor guy on the stairs.
Pretty clever. All I could do is look at that other teacher and I just looked at each other and laughed.
Started laughing while he's announcing it to everybody in
hot
the hallway.
Dogs, but he wasn't. Those most kids wouldn't even know what the heck he's talking about. Like this kid was smart, but here's to baseball.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yep.
That is great.
Yep.
All right. Like I said, if you like what you're hearing, definitely like and subscribe. Share with your friends and family. We appreciate you. Tony, still throwing baseballs at me? My goodness. Okay. On that note, thank you. We are out of here. Keep the balls in your mitt.
Nice one.